What's today? October?
It's Nudie Magazine Day!
Here we go. Dirty Magazine Day. We're here with the 2001 tuning parts catalog from Option Magazine. This is a very thick book, as you can see, so I won't be spending much time on each page. But yeah, we're just going to flick through and have a quick look, see what it's like to look through a bigger magazine. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. Over we go. First up, advertisement from Trust, and it is, trust me when I say this is relevant to my interests, because right here is a 3S GE. Well, it's actually, it says 3S GT on it, but the head looks like a 3S GE Beams engine, so the same as what's on the in my Altezza, but it has a turbo kit on it, so that's pretty relevant to my interests. Yeah, and they have the yellow turbo Altezza over here. Very, very cool. Lots of different parts there. Epic. 2001 goodness me. We've got That's the Way, the Mercedes-Benz over here, and the old BMW. BIM wheels. I think I bought a set of those just the other day, actually. Coincidence much? They weren't for me. What have we got here? Is that another Altezza? I think it is. Isn't that pretty? Mm-hmm. Oof. Tarball. So we're advertising SSR wheels, Speedstar wheels. Over we go. We've got this time HKS. We're doing drag gas. We're doing suspension, transmissions, all of the good stuff from HKS. The FCON, the turbo timers, intercooler kits, oil cooler kits, turbo kits. Yep. HKS, a well-known brand. Over we go. What is that? That is an no it's not. It's an S14 Sylvia, demonstrating some wheels here from P1 Racing. Over here we got AAR WED's Advanced Technology Racing Style Seat. I wonder if they will, if they come with certification. They probably do. Nice looking seat, but I mean it's a seat. Okay, over we go. Okay, there's a lot going on these pages here. So yep, we've got parts, more parts, 125 pages of parts. Yep, there's a debut. There's someone and Knob are doing parts. Is that Kobayashi and Knob doing parts, tuning parts for these cars? 125 pages of parts catalog. Number 4 is turbos, obviously. 5, we are doing quick shifts. Idea parts, okay. Number 6 is wheels. Number 7 is the popular person's parts. Sorry, not popular persons, popular parts. That actually means popular. These two together means popular. That alone means person. So yeah, it's just ninky parts. Number 8 looks like we're doing 120%. Is that Zenkoku? That means all of Japan used parts shop guide. Holy crap! No wonder this book is so thick. And Michelin. Normal Junsei, that means normal, like OEM parts. Ranking. So over we go. We have got HKS suspension. We've got some blurred out kind of turbo timer. I don't like turbo timers. Is it a turbo timer? It's a fat. Is it a turbo timer? Timer, temp, bat, lap 1. So it's a little bit of a computery thing going on. But there you go. Again, we're doing same picture. Here's our beams again. Oh, it is SXE10. The SXE10 is actually the code for a Altezza. The AX Turbo Kit. Eurus are doing these super pineapple, some kind of bush by the looks of it. Not really sure what it does. And we've got Mines are doing a brace for the CN9A Lancer. Okay, over we go again. Arc make cappuccino parts, so this is relevant to all your interests. The Arc intercooler for cappuccino is one of the best. It's also one of the most expensive, Monster being the most expensive. Over we go. We've got Blitz. Blitz are doing exhausts. I did score 2 option stickers with this magazine. All the other ones have been stolen. Not stolen, put on the... they've cut this sticker out too. I wonder why. Wonder what that sticker was. Interesting. Yep, it had... I mean, this is a Pexi Trust. I can tell by the shape. Blitz. That's probably Sard. And then here we Sard, Blitz, a Pexi Trust. And I don't know what that one was, but it was probably like a rectangle option sticker. Anyway, over we go. Oh, here they are. Yeah, I'm correct. Wait. No. It was HKS, wasn't it? That was HKS. So HKS Trust, Apexi Blitz, Sard. Was I right? HKS Trust, Apexi Blitz, Sard. Yep, I was correct. That is correct. Okay. That's an IS200 because of the Lexus badge, not an Altezza. Apexi. Do you say Apex or Apexi? Let me know. What do you do? How do you do? Apexi Hybrid. We've got a whole bunch of cars here. Test and challenge. Tuning parts number 1. This is Kobayashi and this is Knob. I don't know who these two dudes are, but I assume they're extremely famous. So yep, over we go. I do, if I am saying that, if that's not Kobayashi, then I apologize. My kanji isn't very good. Anyway, over we go. Altezza right off the bat, fantastic. The Blitz Sax Damper SP7s. Yep, they're there. We've got some brake pads from Weds. And apparently they look, yep, these look to be okay, and so do these on the old S15 over here. If you had to choose Altezza or S15, what would you do? What would you do? To be honest, I'd probably do the S15. Although, yeah, I mean, I do have a deep love for the Altezza. So that would be a hard decision. Can I keep both? Here we have a WRX. I'm not sure which one, but we're running with a Fujitsubo muffler exhaust system. He seems to think it looks pretty good. Over here, we've got an HKS triple plate. What do they call it? This is a triple plate clutch, metal clutch. Actually, quite probably made by Exceedi anyway, even though it's got HKS written on it. So yeah, he says it's good. Knob says it's good. So that's that, and that's a beautiful looking 180SX there from Nissan. Over we go. Sway bars. Sway bars are not to be overlooked. They make a huge difference to a car, and these are $220 at a 1-to-1, sort of one. At a sort of let's call it a 1-to-1 conversion at a let's call it a Coca-Cola conversion where 100 yen would equal $1. So yep, at a Coca-Cola conversion, yeah, it'd be $220 for a couple of sway bars. Okay, he says down here, Over here, we've got Ted's hair on the magazine already. Over here, we've got some more suspension. N1 Apexi. I've been told that the N1 dampers from Apexi are as good as Olin's and are top level suspension coilover, namely because one of the biggest advantage of them is that they can be rebuilt, I'm told. Whereas something like a Blitz or an HKS, if you send it back, they'll go, nah, it's too damaged, buy new ones. Whereas with the Apexi, they apparently don't do that. Not really sure. Coincidentally, what I have in my Altezza. Over we go. Some tires. I know next to nothing on tires, but these are a TY01. Probably not available anymore because they are a 2001 tire. But fitted to the Mazda FD RX-7 here. Very nice car indeed. Over here we have a TAC meter from SARD, the Analyze the AF device. Quite expensive, $900, $200, $200. And there they are, all three of them. Fitted to the Altezza. What have we got in front of... what goes there? There's nothing. There's just a blank plate there. That's actually a pretty good place for that. And it gets a thumbs up. Thumbs up from old mate here. Over we go. More exhaust. This time we're dealing with an 8.6. That's a booter. We've got a booter. A red booter. We've gone for extractors and a, it's almost like straight pipe. That's fairly, it's going to be fairly noisy. Cheap though, at $278 at the Coca-Cola exchange rate. Active Super Down. This is the brand that I have in the Every. Would I recommend it? Well, he does. Would I? Meh. I mean, they're just springs, so... Yeah, they're just springs, and they're cheap. I mean, for the fronts, they're $40 to $50, and oh wait a minute, no, wait, what? Active Super Down. Front 1. Is that Yonjuman? No way. $4,000. Okay, that's got to be just springs. That's got to be a coilover set, because that's way too much money just for, unless that's not supposed to be there. I didn't pay that much for mine. Mine were cheap, and they're new still. Okay, let's skip over that. Here we go. We'll keep going. Ooh, what is this? This is a VFC variable fan controller. A variable fan controller. Okay, price is $248 in Coca-Cola exchange rates. Not really sure what it does. Fan controller, I mean, okay, is your car overheating? You can turn it on, get it done. Lagers are doing exhaust for a bunch of different cars, but it's 2001, so these probably aren't available anymore. Over we go. What is that? That's it's a Sylvia, or is that a Skyline badge? I can't remember. Anyway, over we go. Catalog tuning parts. What's this? Full lineup. Okay, all right, and we're starting it off with some oil filters. How wonderful. Over we go. What are we doing here? The engine parts. 71 rotary. There's a rotary versus a piston engine. You can see, like, this is an engine from a Mazda RX-7. If you don't know, Mazda RX-7s have these, and most other cars have one of these. This is a piston engine, a rotary engine. Very, very different setups. Down here we have a 4AGE. This is a 4-valve, not a 5-valve, and I can tell by the shape of the head. Down here we have another 4-valve 4AGE. Down here is this is a B20 TC. So what they've done is they've taken the B16A from a B16A from a Civic, Type R Civic, or an Integra. No. The Civic had the B16A. It's been a long time since I thought about Hondas. B16A came from a Civic. The B18C came from the Integra. They mix and match them together and make a B20. Okay, right. How much does it cost? Between $4,800 and $6,000 for use playing at home. But it's 250 horsepower versus you got 170 over here and 145 over here. We got oil caps. We've got, what is that? It's a baffle. That's a cool idea. Bolt-in baffle for your sump. Oil stuff, oil pans. We've got MDI, multiple discharge injection system, ignition system. Sorry. We've got leads. Over we go. Earthing kits. We've got spark plugs, leads, lead covers. We've got camshafts for SR20s. The SR20s. We've got cam sprockets. Ooh. Shafts and valve springs and seats. Set for an RB26 DETT. 3,200. Yeah, 3,200. No, wait, what? No, it's only $320. No way. Oh, to $700. So 700 is probably the lot. 300 is probably just for the valve springs or something along those lines. We've got head gaskets. We've got exhaust manifold gaskets, fuel pumps. This is actually what I have in the carry truck. This is a fuel pressure regulator. We've got injectors and con rods, connecting rods. This really is a full parts lineup. I'm going to be here forever if I do every single thing. Pistons, cranks. We've got flywheels here. We've got rocker arms. Naprec are doing valves with valve springs, cam belts. What is this? This is a cam cover for is that what is that? A B16? Yep, B16. Yep. What is this? An ETCS cut. Right, over we go. Turbocharging. This is actually an interesting, this is a good diagram to show you how a turbo works. See, the engine starts running, right? And it, I mean, obviously needs to breathe. So air's coming in through here. The engine makes power, pushes the gas back out and spins this fan. As this fan spins, it's connected to this one, which is, I'm assuming, I don't know if 100%, but I'm assuming it's at a different, the fan pitch is going to be different. So this amount of spin will actually translate to more over here. So instead of the engine just breathing, air is being pushed in. And then it's got a wastegate here. So this will keep spinning harder and harder and pushing more air in until this vacuum valve here opens this up, and then the excess air will escape out this way through the wastegate. So turbos, Pros Buzz C18. You don't C18 in an S14? I didn't know that was a thing. I thought all S14s were SR20. There you go. GT Turbo RN220 kit for an SR20. We're going to find lots of stuff for SR20s here. I don't actually have an SR20. If you're wondering what an SR20 is, it's the engine from a Sylvia or a 180SX. Over we go. Found in a couple of other cars as well. GTSS Turbo. I don't know how, well, I mean, it's quite old. TD04. MRS Complete Kit. TD06. K5, I don't know these T88. I don't know any of these turbos except for the T. No, I don't even know that one. These are too old for me. GT3037S. I do not know any of these. There's a supercharger up there. Turbos, turbos, all of the turbos. Over we go. Okay, we've got some advertising for this company here, MIG-R. Arouse, MIG-R. Be improved by SARD. Okay, fair enough. Now here we're talking about, we've still got the same what do you call it, diagram of how a turbo works. Now we're going to be looking at the intercooler. So when the air comes in, the fan spins, it pushes out here, but it's hot because it's been touching the turbo and the turbo is hot. So the air comes through here into this, and this cools the air down. Then the air comes in here nice and chilled, because chilled air explodes better than hot air and you get more power. So we're dealing with intercoolers. Or these intercoolers? No, sorry, my mistake. Radiator. There's a radiator there. Okay, over we go. We're dealing with radiators. Radiators. So we're not even talking about intercoolers. Super light radiator. Okay, so we're worried about the weight of radiators. We've got a Vertex doing a water pump pulley kit for $200. Over we go. Stillway oil cooler. So we're doing an oil cooler over here now. Oil cooler kits. I don't think we're going to find anything for a cappuccino in this magazine, but here's hoping anyway. Now we're talking about intercoolers. Greddy makes a kit here. This looks like it's for a Supra. Am I right? It doesn't say, but I was looking at intercooler kits recently, and it did, the picture that I saw looked like that, so yeah, I reckon that looks like a Supra one, but it probably isn't. 600 horsepower over here. JZX 100. More intercoolers than you can poke a stick at. I recognize that too. I think that's Sylvia. Anyway, over we go. More intercooler kits. Blow-off valves. These are the things that go psh with your turbo. Different ones, different noises. Here's an adjustable wastegate actuator. Remember what I said, when the boost becomes too much from a turbo, it needs to come out? Well, that's what that does there. We've got, what is this? This is a super intake chamber. Super intake chamber. Ooh, intake manifold. Intake manifolds. We've got throttle bodies here. Fuel rails. Yep. Carburetors. Over. Air cleaners. The classic Kinoko. This is the mushroom style, they call it. The mushroom style. Very popular. Tom's is nice. Very, very nice. Over we go. The panel filters. These are like a direct replacement. That one actually looks like it belongs to an Alto Works, but it's with the TRD stuff, so I highly doubt that. Apexi Calsonic. That's an interesting design. I've never seen that before. This has got like fins in it to create some kind of vortex, and they're claiming 20% power up. That's a big claim. All right, fair enough. 01000. These guys do make parts for cappuccino, so if you're interested, check those out. Over we go. Right now, this is the this says Shokubai. This is the Catalytic Converter. This removes quite a lot of the harmful gases for the ozone layer. So we've got different extractor types. This is a 4 to 2 to 1. This is a 4 to 1. Different styles. Yep, I can't really comment on what the difference is because I don't really know. I'm not an expert on what's going to make a difference. So this is going to be for a turbo. So is that one. This is NA. This is no turbo here, but you can tell by this flat plate here. This is called a flange, and the flange is in that shape, which says that it's more than likely going to be a turbo manifold, not NA. In fact, all of these look to be turbo manifolds. Like that actually looks... Oh, no, it's not. That's a GTIR Pulsar. That's another SR20. Anyway, over we go. Uh-oh, this is a bit thick. Okay, here we go. More exhaust manifolds than you can poke a stick at. So that's that. This one's showing wrap with it. The idea is that you want to keep this item as hot as possible because hot gas moves faster than cold gas, and you want the gas in the exhaust manifold to move as fast as possible. Over we go. We're dealing with more exhaust manifolds. That looks like it's Alteza, is it? I don't know. Doesn't say. It doesn't say. I can't see where it says Alteza, so it looks like it, but it might. Probably not. You know what? It's not going to be. Now we've got mid pipes. See, what you normally have is you have one of these, and then this connects to another pipe. This one, called the mid pipe. None of these have got catalyzers in them, but we do have catalyzer here. Or is that any... No, that's a muffler, is it? Yeah, that's a muffler. Silencer. This is called a dump pipe. That looks like a catalyzer. Yeah, that's a shocker bite. That's a catalyzer. We've got more wraps here. If I'm talking shit, just ignore me, because I'm just doing the best I can over here. I'm not a mechanic. I'm not a parts specialist. But look at this. We've got the front pipe premium over here. Leads to the mid pipe and then to the muffler at the back. That's a 2-page spread here from Kakimoto. They've gone all out. They're trying to sell some stuff. Over we go. Mines, super tuning. Mines is a very famous tuner. Not the type you find in the ocean, but tuning ECUs. Well, they do an SSE10, and it's whoa, okay, it's quite expensive. Now here we have. This is Viper. This is an alarm list. So somebody's been looking at alarms and left this in here when they traded in the magazine, or this was included in the magazine. I don't know which. But it's got all the feature lists. $600 for alarm is a lot, but $750 is a lot more. That's on the Coca-Cola 1-to-1 scale of money conversion. Viper. Spend your money. I mean, if you don't have a car that costs more than $750, then you don't need the alarm. And that's kind of the boat I'm in. Anyway, over here, mufflers. How does a muffler work? We've got different single tip, twin tip. Actually, no, that's a straight through. No muffler. We've got a twin tip, single tip, and like a cannon style. So the cannon style have like, this is like a baffle inside, and then the quiet ones will have this this different baffle setup, which makes it quieter. The gas can only go through there, then it can only go through there, and then out again. So the most quiet. Over we go. Yeah, I mean, exhausts. I'm exhausted just looking at them. You can pause that and drool if you like, but I'm going to keep going because they're not exactly exciting. Yep, you can pause that and have a squiz if you like, but I'm going to keep going. And we've got even more. Even more. What is this? Is this for an MR2? NSX. Well, similar. Not really, but yeah, the engine's in the back, so kind of similar. More mufflers. More mufflers. There's more there, there's more. Could there be more? There is more. There's so much of it. Okay, Denki, this is electric parts, 88. So we've got a, that looks like that's a boost controller. So I'm not going to get into how that works. I could explain it, but we're not going to. This is the ECU, this is the brains, this is what controls the fuel injection. Over here we have a turbo timer. These things are evil and not necessary. It's not in modern day turbos because they don't, I mean, not unless you're thrashing the absolute balls off it and you don't, you can't sit in the car for a couple of minutes, wait for the car to cool down, then that'll work. Otherwise, don't do it, because if they mess up internally, then your car won't start or your car won't turn off. So your turbo timers are evil in my opinion. This is a fuel controller. So if your ECU cannot control fuel, you need one of these to trick this into supplying the correct amount of air/fuel, like a piggyback system. If you remember in the cappuccino ECU video that I did, I talked about messing with this sort of stuff. So we have the F-Con S, Trex Boxer ROM, Power FC, F-Con 5 or V. Power FC is very, very popular back in the day. Over we go. Super AFR, air-fuel ratio. So I'm not really sure if that's to modify the fuel ratio or just to monitor it. Flowmate. Just Flowmate. AFR, these things are still available. The SAFC, very popular back in the day. I mean, most of this stuff was. Now it's worth next to nothing. You can pick this stuff up relatively cheap. Lots of electronics here. SLD, these are still available. You can get these for cappuccino. There's a speed limit canceller. What does it actually stand for? Speed limit delete. Speed limiter cut. Speed limiter cut. So speed limit delete, SLD. Anyway, over we go. Billion are doing the VFC, the variable fuel controller. Well, this has got like this is a data scan. Interesting. So this is what you'd be looking at for proper tuning, setting up a fuel map. I'm not 100% sure how this sort of stuff works. Well, I kind of know how it works. I don't really know how to do it, how to set it up. Here's a fuel cut defender. On the cappuccino, you have a boost/fuel cut on the standard ECU. So if you would like to go over 1.1 bar, which you probably shouldn't do on the standard ECU, you will probably need one of those. Okay, EBS4. It is a slim, and that's K is K. It looks like K, small. So slim and small, I think that is. Compact size, right? This is popular too, the AVC-R. EVC Pro, that's going to be a boost controller. So yeah, it is a boost controller. These are still being made today. That's just like the EVC Pro 7. One of the best on the market, from what I've been told. I use a Profec, which is this one, except it's a newer version of this one. I've been told this is better, has a lot more options, but it's also more difficult to use and a ton more expensive. So I'm told. Anyway, over we go. SAD analyzer. We're doing analyzing. We've got head-up displays. G-Tech Pro. What are we doing here? The sensor. What are we sensing? 0 to 100 timer, etc. is in it. Lots of little digital devices. Look at this thing. Oh, the camp. The camp. This thing, this little box, this is the camp. The camp 2 gave a non OBD2, a non-OBD2 car. You could plug all the sensors into this and it would display on a screen because this would output through a composite. The Camp 2 would. The Camp's got its own screen. These are relatively cheap, but quite rare nowadays. With boost light by the looks of it. Not a boost light, shift light. Shift light, yeah, it is a shift light. Holy shift light. Over we go. What are we doing? Speed, digital speed meter. AFR. We're dealing with like a bar graph and a number. Is it wideband or narrowband? It doesn't really matter at this point, does it? We've got all sorts of turbo timers and things like that. You know my opinion of turbo timers. This is a full auto turbo timer. No, thank you. HIDs. I don't rate HIDs either. They tend to fail. Hello, ladies. She's selling oil. Okay. Hi. Okay, SR20 RB26 cam shafts. Yep, that's a big article there. Blitz are doing exhausts. This is just a Blitz corner. Under $1,000 course. Get yourself one of them, one of these, you're good to go. Apex. They didn't put the I on the end. Is it Apex or Apexi? You tell me. It might actually say in Japanese. If it does, then we'll all know. We'll both know. All two of us. Over here we got Trust. Hey PJ, if you're watching, check this out. Yep. I used to be able to buy them, but you can't now. Found that out the hard way. HKS are doing an NA car tune with an exhaust. Intradasting. Over we go. So we're doing 1,000 to 2,000 Coca-Cola currency exchange rate. Here, get yourself an intercooler. Get yourself an Apex. It's kind of disturbing this. They're writing APEX and not putting the I on the end. Is it Apexi or Apex? Don't know. Oil coolers anyway. Get yourself a fuel meter. It's got the O2 sensor on there as well. HKS. Get yourself an FCON S. Over we go. 2,000 to 3,000 pesos, no, dollars, if you're doing the Coca-Cola conversion. Get yourself a Blitz Turbo or some, I'm just going to break from tradition here, Apexi. N1. Get yourself some dampers. SAD, I've seen one of these for sale recently. Very interested in it, but it's a bit outdated technology now, don't you think? Trust have got a turbo and intake manifold kit here, quite expensive. Over we go, $3,000 to $5,000 course. Get yourself some massive brakes and some wheels from Blitz. There you go. Over here, SAD doing a turbo. I didn't know SAD did turbos. That's interesting. The 13B, that's a rotary kit. 13B. There you go. HKS are doing more turbos. 5,000 kit. Get yourself a gearbox, mate. Get it done. Full engine overhaul kits. We've got a full turbo kit. This is nice. I like the look of that. Over here, Apexi. Doing it. I'm saying it. Apexi. Look, it's written on the turbo, but it's not here. I don't know what's going on. What were they thinking when they did that? We're mixing it up. We've got, well, I mean, it's all Apexi, isn't it? They're not mixing anything up, actually. SAD are doing turbos and exhaust manifolds. Tarmac Danger RM01A. Now, who is this from? Fujitsubo. We're doing exhausts. I'm exhausted. Now, over here, 52, the engine, the gearbox, What is this? This is the flywheel, that thing on the back, the clutch, transmission, propeller shaft. Don't get it twisted. This is called a propeller shaft. These are drive shafts. All right, this is a propeller shaft. And inside here is an LSD, a limited slip differential. So we have a clutch and flywheel set. Carbon disc for one of those. Over we go. Clutches, absolute. I mean, what do you do in a clutch? ORC, popular maker, Midway. I'm not sure I'd buy a clutch from Japan named Midway. Okay, right, yes, clutches. They're just clutches. Gear set, interesting. FD, FC. Yep. Gear sets for gearboxes. You just buy the full gearbox. I mean, that's really the way to go. Sports cross mission for an Altezza. No, sorry, 3SGT. So this would be for a MR2. Now we got LSDs over here, and these are quick shift, I think. Short shift, not quick shift. Short shift. What's the difference between a short shift and a quick shift? Well, a short shift is going to be this piece here is shorter, whereas a quick shift, this ball is moved higher, so the fulcrum is higher, therefore this movement of forward and back becomes less travel at the bottom to communicate to the gearbox. So that's the difference. These come up every now and again for Altezza. They're only $250, $250 to $480 for a quick shift from C's. Okay, over we go. Ooh, cars. 180SX. Not cars, we're doing Monkey Magic aero parts, it looks like. Front half spoiler for $400. Pineapple rings. I'm not sure what the pineapple is, but it's from Urus. Something to do with suspension, I think. Yep. Okay. Oh, it's all from Urus. Urus is Monkey Magic. There you go. Okay, over we go. Suspension. Okay, coilovers, Blitz. We've got Buddy Club. Wow, they're in here. Okay, I didn't know that. Night Sports, Racing Gear, Bilstein. Bilstein's another one that's right up there with Öhlins, Bilstein, and Apexi. Yep. It's all here. HKS are doing them as well. I've been told not to go with HKS because they simply refuse to rebuild them, I'm told. So there you go. Look at this. Street, circuit, drift, Zero-Yon. I don't know what that... Oh, Zero-Yon. So that's drag racing. Okay, anyway. I digress. Suspension. We have it all. I want it all. I want it now. Over we go. More suspension. More of it. It's all here. Pause it. Find your favorite suspension brand. Check it out. These are the ones that are in the... well, here again. Although mine are blue. So these are the ones that are in the every van. Over we go. Here's more springs. Now we're going to look at Ashimawari. So yeah, we've got lower center adjuster and pillow lower arms. There you go. Pillow balls all over the place, all happening. We got arms for days. Absolute footwork, Footloose. No, that's not. Is that Footloose? No, that's not Footloose. Okay. More little suspension bits. We've got sway bars there. Never overlook those. Wheel spaces, hub set. Ooh, I've got those on the Altezza. The roll center adjusters. Over we go. Bush. Is that bushes? No, it's a pillow ball. It is a pillow ball bush. Okay, there you go. Rigid pineapple rings. Pineapple. Brake pads. Brake discs. Brake pads. Brake pads, not exactly an overly exciting topic. Brake pads. Brake lines. Brake discs. Brake shoes. Brake kits. I mean, it's all here. It's all here. Over we go. Brake pads. What are we looking at now? Greddy Intercooler Kit. We're looking at it. Okay, over. The only one. Everyone's using an Altezza. I really like this magazine. Advan. That's another Altezza. Yes. Okay, oh, look at this. We've got body parts. So we've got tower bars. Someone asked me recently, do these make a difference on a cappuccino? And do these make a difference on a cappuccino? Because I was told they don't make a difference. I'm here to tell you now, yes, they make a difference. K cars aren't built to be structurally sound that much. I mean, it's a K car. Most people consider them a toy. Any kind of body stiffening you add to that is going to make a big difference. Anyway, over we go. Okay, so we got, we'll just dog-eared it. Don't do that. Okay, we've got all kinds of, well, we've got a cross brace for the back here, tower bars for days, all kinds, underbody. Ooh, hello. This one. This is the only one I don't have for the Altezza. This bottom one here. It's the only one I didn't get. I've got all the other ones. This one. I've got that one. Yep. Anyway. Okay. So, yep. Body stiffening equipment. Over we go. We've got full cages. Full cages. Different cages. C1 make a cage. What is that? JZX100. So I've got that one, those ones. I don't think I've got those. I've got those. Got that. Got that. I haven't got that one there. Anyway, over we go. Keep cruising. Okay, we've got old mates here with turbo. Yep. Turbo kit. Ooh, hello. FD, that's a S14, the Skyline over here, R34 Skyline, another FD, or it might be the same one. Over we go, putting this exhaust on this car. We're putting a lot of things in this car and saying that it looks pretty good. There's a Miata for those playing at home, and R34 up the top there. VTEC. So that's I can tell by the headlights in the front, that is an EK Civic. Probably a Type R. Sylvia tuning option 2. Over we go. Exhausts over here. Brake discs over again. Some wheels. Wheel 104. So we're talking about different types of wheels. We've got a 1-piece, 2-piece, and a 3-piece wheel. Yeah, that's kind of self-explanatory there. Oh, this is interesting. This PCD is the distance between the holes for the bolts. I'm not going to go into that. If you're interested in what all these numbers here, 18, 8JJ, 35, 5, 114. 0.3. If you're interested in what that is and you don't know, you can Google it, and it should come up fairly easily. What wheels have we got here? We've got quite a few. These are very expensive wheels. More wheels. Yes, wheels, more wheels. over we go again, wheels. You can pause this and have a look if you'd like to zoom, not zoom, but you can't zoom. That would be cool if YouTube could let you zoom, but you can't, so there. But if you'd like to stop and have a slower look at the wheels, by all means. Ooh, hello, Model 6s. That's what I had originally on the Altezza. I've got a set of those too, Model 7s. They don't have the T6, which is, unless it's back on the other page. No, they do not. They do not have the T7, which is like a, sorry, T6. What am I saying? They don't have the T6, which is like this, but a little bit more aggressive. Okay, wheels, yes. I like these, the A3A. I'd own a set of those for the Alto, but I don't think they come in 4x100, so probably impossible. Over we go. Night Sports are doing a bunch of different things. Tires, we're talking about tires, we're talking about treads, different shapes and what they're for. Over we go, different tires. Yep, Kender's probably not even here. The tire that I use, probably not even here. Too cheap for this magazine, and this magazine is probably too old. Okay, we're doing HID systems. Now parts, looking at the inside of dampers. Over we go, Challenge muffler. Yep. Parts, pickup. Underbody bracing, love that. I like underbody bracing, looks good when you jack your car up too. Wheels, mufflers. What is this? This is a it's a Mines Super Sports Catalyzer. So there you go. An exhaust line, more exhaust. Pros ECU. Nice. Over here we've got more parts. More parts, turbos. Turbo a DE. Okay, over here. What is that? Oh, hello. It's old mate. He's looking young, isn't he? S13, S15. Okay, anyway. Don't stay. Keep going. Shifts. Something shifts. We've got water lines. We've got more chassis bracing, looks like. Oh, it stops judder. Okay, keep going. Parts. These ones are burning. Okay, we've got shift knobs, 4-point seat belts. We've got the bucket seats, full buckets, semi bucket. So this is what's known in Japan as a semi bucket, because it's kind of bucket seat shape, kind of like this, only it's not full bucket because it's reclinable. Over here, this is called a full bucket because it's basically just a bucket and you can't adjust it. Okay, so semi bucket. All these are semi buckets. Yo, check those out. How much were those new? Those were $1,600 new. AAR. I didn't know that was a good brand. Apparently they are. Okay. Abris. These are popular to fit into a cappuccino, I'm told. This is the seat that Hikaru has, except his is in black. He said it's one of the few seats that'll fit. Over we go. Steering wheels. The Momo Race. Look at that. That's that was my favorite wheel. Now I have one. I kind of want a Nardi. Something like this, only probably wood grain too. For driving, I think it's going to work better. The Momo, it's thicker, and it's got it's got fat pieces in it and skinny pieces in it. I just want something smooth. I think it will be better for drifting. Gear knobs. Yeah, not really much to talk about there. Just gear knobs. They've got this interesting thing here. It's like an adjuster. If you don't want your gear knob there, you can have it 3 inches off to the right. I'm not sure how that will make much difference, but you can do it. Seat rail. We've got adjustable. What is this? This is super steering adjuster. Super steering adjuster. Okay. Long boss spacer. There's the boss. There's the spacer, Nate. There's the boss, there's the spacer. Okay, right. Yep. Yo. These massive autometer RPM gauges, monster gauges. Those were dope back in the day. There's the SARD stack again. Defi link meter. Over we go. Yo, we got different bumpers from Bomex. Cool, check it out. Over here we've got aero parts, front lip spoiler down here, front lip spoiler. This is a front half spoiler. You can see the difference. GT wing, and it's telling you the over fenders here. You can see all the different parts. Over we go. Cars, are these cars for sale? I think they are. There's 10,000. Wait. No. Sorry. This is the aero bonnet is $1,080. That's what that is. So these are aero parts. I dare say there's not going to be any K stuff here. So I will be cruising. Gonna move on. Again, we're dealing with very popular cars that I'm just not really into. So I'm going to stay here for a second and then move on. If you'd like to have a longer look, pause the video. Over we go. Again, same story yet again. Aero that I'm not really interested in. I mean, that's pretty dope. Interesting front on it. But that might just be a drawing, not an actual representation of what you actually get. Over we go. S13. These are weird. Look at those. Okay. Yep. Aero. Okay, over we go. Car Navi. Okay, GPS. This looks like to be a radar, speed warning radar. Yes, it is. Over here, the Power FC tuning. Yep. What have we got here? Are we still doing aero? We are still doing aero. So more aero parts. Have a look and check it out. Over we go. Altezza. D-speed. Still very expensive. What's the bonnet cost? Rear wing, front grille. 240 bucks for the front grille. Yep, SXE10. There's lots of those. I'm just chilling here for a minute because this is relevant to my interest. TRD. Yep. Okay, over. There you go. Is that a Supra? Is that a Supra in the black? Yep, lots of Supra stuff. The SW20 MR2 Mark, check it out. There's all your aero BN Sports. It's all there. TRD. Look at these fogs, bro. Yo. Okay, check it out. Pause the video if you want to have a look. Over we go. FD Sun S, FD3S, the FD Rotary RX7 Batmobile. It's a 2-page spread because there's just a lot for it. Pan speed in yellow there, pretty good. Over we go. There's more, and then we go to the FC, which is the older version of the same car. Yep, cool aero here. Miata. The Miata's got different aero. I'm going to get my arm out of the way so you can see and drool. Yep, pause that if you want to have a closer look. Over we go. The Lancer. Evolution, and the WRX Impreza. Over here we've got the DC2 Integra. Okay, over we go. Honda's showing up. DC2 Integra EK4 or 9. It's the EK Civic. That's weird. I've never seen that before. Vale side. Yeah, that's probably why. GT Wings, mate. GT Wings. Wang. Okay, more wangs than you can poke your wang at. Yo! Check out the CRX. Yes, all about it. More wangs. Scoops. Scoops helps you get air in. An ad for DC Sports. Auto Salon 2001. Now we've got the used parts shop. Apparently all of them, all of the used parts shop in the country. If you did that now, that would be quite an extensive list. Tokyo, I wonder if that's still there, the Up Garage in Tokyo. Where is it? It's in Machida. So no, it's gone. That's not the same. Look at the drawing. It's like hand-drawn map. That's crazy. Okay, anyway, over we go. J Up. Alt, used parts shops. I'd assume that most of these have been screwed over by Up Garage and don't exist anymore. Over we go. Stillway. This is a SIFTER. This is a sifter. Not to be confused with a shifter. This is a sifter. You use it to separate your flour. Over we go. More parts. Attacked. More parts. Attacked. Race Queens. Lovely. Yep. Another Altezza. Over we go. Nice parts. Nice OEM parts. RB26 pistons. Standard of fine. The N14Q's throttle body. Fine. S50 OEM turbo. Fine. 4AG. Yon. What's that? For something. Quad. It's quad. Quad throttle body. 4AG quad throttle body. 4A-G5 valve. Don't know. Not a 4AG man. Over we go. Transmissions. Seats. That looks like a GTR 32 seat. There it is. It's a good seat apparently. JZA transmission is good. The S15 6-speed, I've heard that you can put that into you put the gears inside a Altezza transmission housing with only a little bit of small modification, and it's much better, I hear. Skyline wheels, popular, Vertex over here. Original parts from APM Factory. Check them out. Super Index 853. Yo, that's a lot. That's just a lot right now. So we're not gonna. Wow. Okay, we're gonna just skip through this. This is we don't need this. Parts catalog index. I don't even really know what this is. But we're just gonna keep going. Yellow pages. Oh, the phone numbers of all the tuning shops. That's pretty amazing. Mazda Speed. Here's a phone number for Mazda Speed. Is Suzuki in here? They're not gonna be, are they? Where's... Hang on, did I pass? No, I didn't. So I'm looking for S. Not what Suzuki. Suzuki, I want Suzuki. No, I'm not. No, no, I don't see it. Suzuki is not there. Suzuka. Nope. Nope, Suzuki is not in here. They don't make parts, apparently. Okay, over we go. Another ad for various stuff. E&G project over on this page. IXES. Original GT Turbo RN. Yep. MR2 doing a fucking burnout. Nice. Pit road. You fucking burnout. Oh, is that a Supra? No, it's not. It's an FD. Old mate over here talking about SARD racing radiator and race trial sports touring meter. It's new. Well, it was new. It's not Mori. They're quite cheap, actually. Wheel bolt, wheel nut tool over here. More aero parts. I think that the original aero looks better than this, personally. Or the TRD bumper, maybe. Over we go. Seats, that's really weird. That's a really weird seat. Yep, really weird seat. Anyway, weird flex, keep going. Seats, quick shifts, short shifts. Mori gauges again. Radars again. Brakes again. Oil again. Project Moo. That's Moo. Springs again. Wheels again. Over we go. Plug cable. Plugs. Mufflers. Exhausts. Aero kits from GP Sports. They're still around. They're still doing it. Over we go. Yep. Over here, Target. Get your stuff from Target. Keep cruising. Uh-oh, look out. It's 5-0. And they're advertising that they're putting in speed cameras and stuff. Oh, they were doing that. They've got speed camera in the back of a van here. Interesting. Okay, yep, over we go. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed the Tuning Parts magazine from Option 2001. That is the end of this episode. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more, press subscribe. To support this channel, get your name on the door. Details are in the description on how to do that. I'll see you in the next episode. Later.